Hello, everybody. So today I'm going to give you an overview of the process and where to start when you are applying for your scholarship. And I know, of course, this is a dream for most of us, at least one day or sometime to study abroad. And many of us have different reasons for to do so. Maybe other people would like to do that because they want to go to a better university. Other people just want to travel the world. Other people would like to create more network in their research area or their profession. And other just want to go to a better place that they can attend the best research institute or research work that is going there outside in the world. So um, for most of us, actually, to achieve all of that, it is going to require a scholarship. Well, there are people who can pay for themselves, but for many of us, would at least require some assistance financially. And so it's going to involve somehow an application process. So my view on the scholarship application process, of course, is actually very close to fishing. Uh, just imagine someone who wants to go to fish, they want to maximize the number of fish that they catch. And of course, this comes with a lot with that. For instance, just to have a better equipment, to know where to go fishing. Uh, let's say, how many hooks do you throw into the water? If you throw just one hook, don't expect to get as many fish as the one who throws maybe 100 hooks at once. So there's a lot here that comes into play when you want to get as many fish. For instance, what time do you go to fish? Maybe early in the morning. There are reasons why you should be fishing early in the morning, or maybe in the night. There are many reasons that you have to see through if in case you want to maximize the number of fish that you catch. And I think the scholarship application process is very actually similar to that. For instance, can you just guess a number of applications I did when I was applying for my master's program? Well, do you think it's one application or 10 applications or maybe 15? Well, it was 30 scholarships that I did apply. Well, it might be, some would just say, oh, that's not bad. And others would say, oh man, that's too much. But well, that is what I had to go through. And you can see out of those 30 scholarships, I only got 3 scholarships. Now, that means 27 scholarships were not successful. I had to receive bad news on that. But well, lucky for me, I had at least 3 to choose from. And I think this gave me, was given because I think I got this result because I really did apply as many as I can to make my application successful. So this does not mean that you should also apply for 30 scholarships, but it also does not mean that you should apply for one scholarship. You just need to apply as many as you can, depending on your position, depending on uh, how fast you can do the application. But definitely, I don't think applying for one scholarship is something that you should do. I would suggest to do as many as you can. Well, it's not like you're not that good, but there are many reasons that the scholarship review committee can turn your application down. So don't think like you're not smart or you don't have the capability of applying one and get one. No, just know that they have different needs in different times. The priorities are different. So you might fit another priorities on the scholarship, but you might not fit the others, and that may make you not get the application. So I would apply as many as you can. And the other thing is that the more you apply, the better you become, of course. You get the experience, you know how to write better. And this is crucial because it gives you a more being in an advantage position to get the next application right. So it's like fishing. As you fish more, well, you know, yesterday you fished this area, you didn't get any fish, you won't go again to that area. So it is like you have now the reasons to get much more successful because you know now how many hooks you should put, for instance, or what time should you go to fish, or which equipment works better than the others. This is very key here in the scholarship application too. You have to be careful because maybe the first one you did, you didn't submit on time. Now you have to apply as early as possible so that you submit on time. Maybe the second one, you did write but your essays, your statement of purpose, but you didn't go through it well enough. You had some typos, you had some things that were not catchy, and now you have learned that you're going to adjust the next application. So there is a lot when you have to go through the experience. We learn through experiences. So what do you think was the number of applications I did now for my PhD? Do you think was more than what I did for my master's? Or do you think it's lower? Well, if you guess it's lower, then you were right. I didn't apply as many as it was for masters because now I have more experience. I got better. I know how to write better. I know the timing. I know which applications are more successful to get. And this, of course, gave me an edge for my PhD scholarship application. And well, I got better results too because I had a better experience. So with those reasons, I think there is a lot to learn through the experience that you gain when you apply many scholarship. Again, like as simple as when to apply, that is crucial because if you are late, that means you will miss many scholarships, or where to apply. Some places, when you apply, you have better chances of getting the scholarship. Some places, there's very narrow chance that you will get it. But another thing I talked about also is how you write better. That means you get yourself to have much more experience in writing convincing scholarship essays or statement of purpose. So many things that comes into play here when you have that experience in your application. So of course, though we want to apply once and get it, well, unfortunately, success comes with experience. There are people who apply once and get it, but I don't think it's all of us. So I better take my chances and apply as many as I want because it won't hurt me. At least I get to choose if I get more than one feedback from my scholarship applications. But it would be not good if you apply for one and you didn't get it. You have lost another year. You have to wait for another scholarship openings in the future. So it's better you secure your position by applying as many as possible. So the big question here, where do you start? I think the answer here is simple. You need a passport. You want to study abroad. You want to go study in other countries. So you need a passport. And it's important because some of the our countries, especially in Africa, it's a process. It may take 1 month, it may take 1 year, it may take 6 months, it may take 1 week. It depends. So I would suggest you start as early as possible, get the passport. And many applications also, they need this passport number. So I think that is a good point to start. Secure a passport, and that also gives you a boost because now your conscience know that you're serious about this and you want to actually make it. So get a passport as early as possible. But another thing I would recommend is checking scholarships that are available locally. Well, there are scholarships advertised everywhere. Different people would post them in different links. And I would recommend personally, through my experience, just focus first with those which are available locally in your country. This might be maybe through the Ministry of Education or through the embassies or the universities that you know. You just need to go to their website and check out. For instance, with the Minister of Education, if I'll take an example, Tanzania here, you will find a lot of scholarships being advertised there, or NACTE, or any other education institute. Many times they have these scholarship positions, and these are specific to your country. So it is important here. If it is the embassy, these are specific to your country. So if there are 10 positions, that means those are allocated for you as the country only. That is good. Uh, and if for other universities also have collaborations with different institutes, different countries, different nations, and they will have also scholarships in collaboration with those. So you have to go check it out and apply for those first. Well, the reason is you don't want to, the reason here is that these scholarships are offered in a competitive basis. So you have to fight your position with another person. And when it is inside your country, this is good because you have to your competition is the people you went to university with, the people, your neighbors, your friends, and that is good, I think, uh, because you are being judged at the same level of opportunities and level of education that you went through. The results that you got, possibly they are going to be very close to each other, and that gives you a better edge of being successful. Now, there are international scholarships. Uh, some people get them, but I do recommend start with the ones which are local because you are going head to head with many, many countries like China or like India or many countries, they look for these scholarships. And you don't want to be against that. Not that you're not good, but I'm going back to the same example. If you are fishing and you know exactly that this area, there are many uh, people who fish at this area, then your chances of getting fish at that area is very, very slim compared if you go to a place that you will be fishing alone or with just few people with the same experience of fishing. And that is the reason here I'm emphasizing that you start locally. Make sure that you exhaust all the scholarship opportunities that are in your country before going further and try those international scholarships. So this is a quick overview of where to start your scholarship applications. In this video series, I'll be talking about many topics, and I've also I also did an interview with one of my students who is currently in the United States, and he has shared his experience on how he got there and what is he studying and what other people who want to get this opportunity should do. So I recommend checking out that video. Is on YouTube, and